Hello, my name is Allan Descheneau, and I am an online full-time digital pastor and the executive director of the Alliance for Creative Outreach. Allow me to talk to you briefly about people who are often ignored, overlooked, even untouchable to traditional churches and ministries. There are people who, no matter how friendly or inviting or involved or exciting your ministry is, they are impossible to reach. There are those whose life is lived almost exclusively in the digital realm. They shop online, they work from home, they get entertainment through streaming and video games. They have deep relationships with people all around the world that they have never and likely will never see in person. It's the gamers and nerds who have deeply passionate interests, who give up their sleep and their health to spend hours grinding away at their favorite online game or binging their favorite show for hours, even days at a time. The ones who have such niche interests that no one in their family or their school or their work or their church understands them, and who are often ostracized because of it. It's the ones who used to attend church, who long for a faith community, but were deeply hurt by someone calling themselves a Christian and can't bring themselves to become part of a church again. They're the people battling mental illness that paralyzes them, darkens their world, pulls them into loneliness, and keeps them from reaching out. The ones who suffer from social anxiety and only open the doors for the Amazon and the food delivery guy. The ones who have learning disabilities, who make it hard for them to communicate or be in crowds full of strangers and distractions, or those who are living in abusive situations that don't want or can't leave their room because the world outside is too painful. My question to you is this: which of your ministries, charities, outreach programs has the power to connect with someone who will never come to your church, never attend your event, never meet you at work or school or at the coffee shop because their struggles make it feel impossible for them to even leave their room? Now, I know many of you have someone in your life like this, right? A brother, a sister, a son, a daughter, a niece, a nephew, a grandchild that you've been praying would get off the computer, leave their room, find some friends, come back to the world. You tried to talk to them, but they're into things that you don't understand, and when you criticize their interests, they pull even farther away. You've tried to bribe or even punish them, but their fears and disabilities keep pulling them back to the computer. You've prayed that they would leave their room, but might I suggest that you change your prayer? Instead of asking God to have them leave their room, ask that God might send someone into the room with them. That a godly Christian who speaks their language, understands their passions, has struggled with what they're going through, would, through their games, their YouTube, their streaming, the online forums, social media, would meet them in their room and help bring them from darkness to light. That's what I do. I use my online platform, where I'm known as XtianNinja, to bridge the gap and connect with these individuals in ways no one else can. Because though I've been a Christian my whole life and was a full-time traditional preaching pastor for over 16 years, I'm one of them. I'm a nerd. I like anime, play video games. I'm in a tabletop RPG campaign. I live on Discord. I live stream for hours a week. I'm looking forward to the next Comic-Con, and I faced bullying and abuse and mental health struggles. I've been through burnout. I understand what church hurt feels like, and I've experienced how hard it can be to leave the house or reach out for help or even muster the courage to answer a text. When I'm online, I'm among people who I deeply care about and work hard to reach out to and connect with in meaningful ways, because I'm one of them. And that's what I want to train other Christian content creators to do as well. I know that I can't reach everyone, but the internet is full of Christians who can. And my organization, the Alliance for Creative Outreach, or TACO, unites, equips, trains, supports Christian creators of all kinds who have their own niche communities that reach into homes all around the world. And I'm guessing that some of you who are listening are creators too. If you are, I'd love to talk to you about using your talent to share God's love with the online community. Now, the magnitude of the task is not lost on me. Gaming alone is huge. To put it into perspective, in 2020, the music industry was valued at $19 billion. The movie industry at $42 billion. The gaming industry was worth $160 billion, 4 times more than the entire movie industry. There are 3.4 billion gamers in the world. YouTube has 122 million users every day. Twitch, which is the platform that I stream on, has 3 million people watching live streams right now. And yet, while Christians have made great strides in traditional sports and music and movies, they're all around the world, the digital content creation and video gaming world is largely unreached. Imagine if a nation of 100 million unreached people was just suddenly discovered. What would the church do? Learn their culture, raise funds, pray fervently, send missionaries. Let's do that online too. And so, I'm reaching out to you, and I'm asking you to partner with me. Help me reach them. Help me train up a new generation of online global missionaries. Help me build a ministry that transcends physical barriers and brings God's love to people who, up until very recently, were absolutely untouchable by the church, but are no longer.